welcome to Backyard Cigars, and I think I'm going to Newark, and I just want you to know that Newark isn't the safest place to walk around and look at abandoned buildings. It's really not, but we're going to go there because I want to welcome you all to a Backyard Cigars episode where we visit an abandoned, well, no, it's not abandoned anymore. It's actually been rented out to a furniture company, but it was once abandoned. And it was once, formerly, the Blackstone Cigar Factory in Newark, New Jersey, not in Boston. So let's take off. I'll see you there. Thank you. So Waitt Bond moved from Boston to Newark, New Jersey, to this warehouse in 1919, but they didn't actually settle into this warehouse properly until early spring of 1929. This particular factory was built in 1928. So once it was built and Waitt Bond was securely moved in by the spring of 29, they thought that they would be here forever. The reality at 310 Sherman Avenue was that although they were here for 34 years before they decided to move to Scranton, Pennsylvania in 1963, they realized that there is no perfect home. There is no perfect home. There are always going to be issues. Waitt Bond knew this. They anticipated this. They prepared for this, but they did not prepare for the way that it would end. And in regards to the cigar that I'm smoking today, the 1953 Blackstone Panatela Deluxe. I keep forgetting to mention that this is a Panatela Deluxe. There's a part where I'm talking about the size of the cigar, and I'm mentioning how it's similar to Corona. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a Panatela Deluxe, and I love Panatela Deluxes. They pack a lot of flavor. Anyway, in regards to that cigar, whether or not it was a homogenized wrapper, that is a good question. And just so you see, if there was anything ever on the walls of the warehouse that indicated Waitt Bond, it's no longer visible. And another close-up. .310 Sherman Avenue. Goodbye. You know how much I love loading docks. Well, this would have been an area where cars would have come into and packed in all of the necessary items for the rolling of the cigars. This is the back of the warehouse, and it extends further past that to the side where I was at. As we can see here, it's quite faded. Quite. This is where they would have come in through, the majority of the employees. It's now sealed off, and it's just a little gate here, steel gate. But this was the original entrance where the cigar employees would arrive. And in this case, it would be young women, young girls. And we're gonna take one last walk here alongside the warehouse before I tell you if I think this is a homogenized wrapper leaf. So, if you ask me, I don't think this cigar that you will watch me smoke, the 1953 Blackstone Panatela Deluxe, is a homogenized wrapper leaf. It's machine made, no doubt. 1953 is when General Cigar introduced the homogenized wrapper leaf and began to use it within certain lines. Of course, other cigar makers followed suit, but I don't think Blackstone had gone that way yet. I think it would be some time, perhaps several years down the line, or perhaps even a few years down the line, when they switched over to making a homogenized wrapper leaf cigar. This is somewhat of a good educated guess, but at the same time, being that it's 1953, it just seems way too soon for established companies other than General Cigar to be using homogenized wrapper leaf. But anything's possible. So pretty much there was nothing else to be seen. They didn't allow me inside into the furniture trading company, and that's okay. There's probably everything inside is I don't know, not worthy of being seen, but who knows? It would have been nice to get in, but I didn't. But on to the next stop, which is the Blackstone Cigar Smoking Experience.